In this video, I will reveal Eden Choi's cards and balls magic on Britain's Got Talent. Here's a quick recap of what happened. He begins the performance by taking a bite out of an apple, drops it, and it falls in slow motion into a hollow tree trunk. Right after that, smoke starts pouring out of his mouth, followed by the sudden appearance of a single card. Then, timed with the beat of the music, he produces cards rapidly. After a beat drop, he moves into the next phase, where he produces a white ball that instantly changes into 3 different colors. Each of these balls then visually multiply in his right hand. Then he produces a single card from his empty hands. He lets it go and it levitates, then crushes it mid-air, and in an instant it transforms into a white rod and instantly vanishes. He then does a visual transformation of a card from the 4 of diamonds to the 9 of diamonds, as if it were CGI. As soon as he lets go, the card spins rapidly, changes color, and vanishes into confetti, ending the act with a bang. So what's the secret behind his tricks? He performed a total of 4 tricks, which I will explain one by one. Starting with the first one, the slow-motion apple falling into the trunk. That apple wasn't just there for aesthetics, it actually had something inside it. And that something can be spotted right here when he brings his mouth close to the apple. What he actually does here is inhale smoke from a vape that's hidden inside the apple. That's why he keeps his mouth close to it without really showing that he took a bite out of it. As for the slow-motion moment, it's pretty obvious the apple is dangling from an invisible thread. But what system did he use? The device he used is an invisible thread retractor reel. This right here is the clip that's attached to the inside of the magician's clothing. The invisible thread is pulled out and attached to the apple. The thread runs from the back of his arm, between his thumb and index finger. The retractor reel has a limited amount of pull strength, and the fake apple is heavier than a ring, which this device is usually used for. So it drops slowly, since it's basically fighting against the tension of the reel trying to pull the thread back in. In the next trick, where he rapidly starts producing cards from both hands, that's actually a move in card manipulation called perfect production. He's holding a packet of thin manipulation cards. These cards are produced one by one, just like you're seeing here, from his perspective. You'll also notice these cards have no back design, since they are specifically for card manipulation. Their backs are skin-colored, which helps hide the card within the hands during different manipulation techniques. After this, he takes things to the next level by rapidly changing the color of a white ball, and then multiplying it within his hand. I'm going to show both the exposed view and the performance side by side. He starts off by holding a white ball in his right hand, but in his left hand he is secretly holding a gimmicked ball, which is made up of a green shell and a red shell placed over a blue ball. He positions the white ball directly above the gimmicked one, making sure the red shell faces the audience. The moment he drops the white ball, he grips it with his left hand while revealing the red shell. Then spins the gimmick ball 180 degrees, revealing the green side. He temporarily hides the gimmick ball again and reproduces the white ball, hiding it between his fingers, while showing the same green side again. He then rotates it 180 degrees once more, setting up for the multiple ball production. This part works by gripping the gimmick ball between the thumb and index finger and peeling away each shell one by one. From the audience's point of view, it just looks like he's producing ordinary balls, but we can see 2 of them are different colored shells. Now comes the most interesting trick, the one you were all waiting for. The floating card transformation into a rod. This trick is designed in a really clever way. The rod itself is crafted with one side completely white and the other side black. The playing card is attached to the black side using black-colored threads stitched through the card, with loops on the opposite ends. The back of the card is also black to blend in seamlessly. To execute the illusion, he first pulls out the rod from one end and hides it between both hands, so his fingers can initially contact the ends of the card before the floating part. When he lets go, the ends of the rod are still in contact with his fingers. He then carefully inserts his fingers into the thread loops and pulls them apart, creating the crushing visual. At this exact moment, he rotates his right palm counterclockwise, 180 degrees, which reveals the white half of the rod, while simultaneously hiding the card in plain sight. One end of the rod is connected to an invisible elastic thread the entire time. This allows him to flick the bottom end into the inside of his shirt and release it, letting the elastic thread do the rest of the work. Now for the next trick, the transformation of the 4 of diamonds into the 9 of diamonds, followed by the spin, color change and vanish. This illusion uses 2 key concepts. The first is the Cadabra 2 gimmick. Cadabra is a special gimmick card with invisible threads connected to movable pips. When the performer pulls a hidden tab on the back of the card, the pips shift positions. You'll notice that although the 4 of diamonds transforms into the 9 of diamonds, the number 4 doesn't turn into the 9. But that doesn't really matter because he's performing for a crowd that's seated far away and they're unlikely to catch that detail. The reason I mention Cadabra 2 is because the second version of this gimmick card includes a flap. In Eden's case, that flap is closed with an adhesive. The flap loosens instantly with a quick jerk of the wrist, and the spinning motion of the card helps loosen it even more. Since the back of the card is black, he can easily twist his wrist and press it against his chest to completely hide the gimmick. You can even catch a glimpse of the clip attached to the inside of his middle finger, right here, as he carefully removes it at the end to finish the performance clean. Behind this mask, only the truth remains till we meet again.